Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Wiwit Anggreni and my friend Evianti Sardiah and also Usriatun Fajriah. We are from the group of 11. In this video, we'll present material about children with visual impairments. Definition of visual impairments. Visual impairments can be interpreted as a disorder that attacks the function of the sense object that result in a person experiencing a loss of ability to see objects, or even that are around him. This visual impairment can occur as a whole or total blind, or it can also be only partial or low vision. Even though in today's world there are many who create various media and technologies to help someone who is blind, but they still need special education or service. Number 1. Total blindness. While an individual who is legally blind may have considerable vision, the educational definition of total blindness refers to a total absence of vision or the ability to perceive only light. Number 2. Low vision. Children who have low vision have some residual vision that, with proper intervention, adaptation, and training, can become functional. In addition to using a variety of sensory cues, the child who has low vision will also learn how to use and enhance residual vision. And number 3. Cortical visual impairment. Some children with severe neurological disorders may have a complex condition known as cortical visual impairment. This condition often accompanies multiple disabilities, including seizure disorders and cerebral palsy. In this case, the problem is not with the structure and function of the eye itself, but rather with the brain's ability to process and make sense of incoming visual information.
After understanding the meaning of blind, we will explain about its characteristics. There are 4 characteristics of the blind, namely: 1. Physiological characteristic: total blind and low vision. Total blind, a person is not able to see in total. One cannot recognize people at distance of 6 meters. The image to someone's able groping on object around to help someone to walk. The black able is murky. And low vision, when deceiving or reading someone tend to take a very close distance. One can read only with capital letters. Someone who has cataract usually looks white in the middle of the eye, or the cornea looks foggy. Squinting or frowning, especially in bright light or when trying to see something. 2. Cognitive characteristic. Someone who has impaired visual function has a different feeling from normal children in terms of vision, measured from the distance and various experience experienced by children with limited vision. 3. Language characteristic. The tendency of blind children to replace the sense of sight with the sense of hearing as the main channel for receiving information for outside produces the formation of understanding or concepts that are only based on the sound or language spoken. 4. Emotional characteristic. The problem with emotional development of blind children is the display of emotional symptoms that are not balanced. All this happens because of his inability or limitation in vision and the experience that he feels or faces. Teaching program for children with visual disorder. Individual Education Program, Sack and Silberman, 1998, point out one consequence and diversity of children with visual disabilities and other is the teacher become member of them rather than the teaching separately. They work as a team involving professionals in specialities such as visual impairment, severe disability, deafblindness, early childhood, learning disabilities, general education, and physical therapy, and also including the family of these children. School of Inclusion. Alvin explained that establishing partnership and teamwork between class teacher and visual consultant teacher, otherwise blind children can be socially isolated in the overall environment. In particular, the only focus is on academic setting. Kekelis and Sec 1988. Special school. Reason to place blind children in special school: to obtain or receive a curriculum that is not available in general education classes. The Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired, for example, applies a career education model that starts in elementary school and continues through secondary school and beyond. At the elementary level, the emphasis is on career awareness. Students can interview people about their work and what they do to function in job. At the secondary school level, the emphasis is career inquiry. Students take courses in the introductory work and assess their own abilities, talent, and interests, and career specialists and academic subject tailored to this objective. General Service Program and Special Service Program. 1. General Service Program. From this program, training is usually given to blind children, including skills, arts, and sports. 2. Special Service Program or Rehabilitation Service. In this special service program, or also called rehabilitation service, that will be provided to blind people include training using braille media, training using stick, orientation and mobility training, and visual and functional vision training.
The role of orientation and mobility of children with visual impairments. Training in O&M involves understanding of one's location in a particular environment or orientation coupled with the ability to physically move in an environment safely and independently, or mobility. According to Xiaofi, the years 1995. One of the most important areas of need for blind students is orientation and mobility, which is the feeling that they are in the relationship of other objects and people in the environments and are ready to move in a room. For example, blind students need to understand where the furniture, doors, bookshelf, and teacher desks are in the classroom regarding their own location. In addition, they must be able to door from the classroom to the auditorium to the cafeteria and exit to the bus at the right time. The implementation of orientation and mobility program is closely related to the exercise of sensory or hearing abilities because the success and ability of the visually impaired in carrying out environmental and mobility orientation is very much determined by its ability to use the sense they still exist. There are several methods that can be used by the visually impaired in doing mobility. The first, move or walk with a chosen companion. Second, move or walk alone without the talks. 3. Move or walk alone with the help of a stick. 4. Move or walk with the help of guide dogs. 5. Move or walk with the help of electronic devices. Technology, they can be used by children with visual impairments. People with deep visual disabilities must develop a series of special communication skills. Specifically, children who are blind using Braille are a key skill from communication with the world. Braille system is a text reading system developed in the years 1829 by Louis Braille. From France, Louis Braille is a person who cannot see or is blind. The use system erases characters in different combinations of 6-point arranged in set of 2-point width and 3-point height.
Thank you for watching. If you have questions, please write in the comments column.